Alright, so my friends, welcome. What is this? This deck tickles my fancy in all the right places.
Wow.
This is a deck that came in first place in the Standard Challenge last weekend, played by Ignotus97. And this looks a lot like all the bullshit control decks I used to play back in the day on the SG Tour. We're talking an actual control deck. 4-mana draw 2s. Cancels. Wraths. No real win condition aside from some big stupid idiot or planeswalkers. This deck looks freaking awesome, and to see this deck succeed and in the format right now is really, really cool. It's funny because these decks used to be really good against mid-range decks, back when like Siege Rhino was legal and stuff like that. You know, the mid-range decks would beat the crap out of each other, but like the hard control deck would beat the mid-range decks. And this deck is sort of doing that, honestly. So we have counter spells here, of course, Dissipate, even though that card was legal. Negate, Make Disappear, Syncopate. We get some Wraths into Populate and Farewell. A couple spot removal spells, a couple Bank Busters. 2 Sanctuary Warden on the top end. Kind of similar to Elspeth Sun's Champion a little bit, right? We got Wandering Emperor. We got some lands. I made one change to this deck from the list that won the challenge. There were 4 Triomes in the deck that made no sense to me because they were like Grixis Triome and Naya Triome. And they seemed just strictly worse than the extra copies of Stormcarved Coast and stuff. So I changed the mana base a little bit. But other than that, just the same list. Sideboard has some fun up 1-ups here. We got a Virus of Victory and a Strangle, second Wandering Mind, a couple Revelries, Knockout Blows, or Mono Red. Mono Red seems pretty good against this deck, so we got to see the Knockout Blows here in the Revelries. And yeah, it just looks pretty freaking cool, honestly. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm excited. Hope you are too. But let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Co-Host Apparel, the best Magic gear out there. All my merch is on there. A ton more merch is on there, and they are super high quality, super comfortable. I believe there's still enough time to get, there's like 1 or 2 more jerseys left to sell on the site. If you like my Pile Drivers jersey, the Mob Rootwater shirts, all the Commander shirts, they have hats now, hoodies, playmats. My new Pile Driver shirt, the Pile Drivers Ska Band. Check it all out, cohostapparel.shop. Promo code GM10, 10% off order at cohostapparel.shop. A lot of fun. Go stroll around, take a look. It's a good place to peek and see what's going on. All right, chat. Coming out of me. Play first. Yeah, we got Buster. We're also playing for Fables too, because you can't not play Fable. So let's try this. See how it goes. Wandering Emperor's pretty good. In Busta, we trusta.
Still a piece of garbage. Make a little noise here, huh?
No White Sun? Yeah, I think Farewell is better than like a control shell. Although White Sun is very good, honestly. We played that blue-white control deck in my 10 new brews, and it was actually really awesome. So, all right, well, we got all those cards for Mono Red. We're gonna need them. Mono Red's here. Thankfully, we're on the play, but no third land, unfortunately. So, see what we can do. Phoenix Chick. Update the deck. What do you mean? Should be on the overlay automatically thanks to untap.gg. Drew the third land.
Bingo.
Just Fable. These negates don't do much here, so just Fable. Make sure you draw land 4 for Wandering Emperor and go from there. Uh-oh. No! Come on, flips. This is a bop. Get it for a little bit here. Alright, so that's a lot of damage. We do have Rats in our deck. We're going to discard 2 here, I think. Discard Negate. Honestly, probably both Negates. Discard both Negates. And draw Fateful Absence Abrade. Alright, so, I mean, not ideal, but we can Emperor of a Squee. We take 5, or we can cast Abrade and Fateful Absence. I think I like Emperor here. We'll do it now so they don't get a token. They want to kill the Emperor or whatever. I'm going to take 4 mana, exile this, gain 4 life here. I think it's totally a reasonable place to be, so. Gotta pay 1. Sucks. Definitely behind the 8 ball here a little bit. Their hand was pretty good. Up to 11 say go. We take 4, and then Wandering Emperor takes 1. We flip the Fable, have a few kill spells. I think if they have more pressure here, I think if they didn't have the Thundering Raiju.
Our swords will cross at will.
Alright. That could be worse. Bankbuster obviously pretty heinous in a matchup like this. Play land. So there you go. You have a Braid and Fateful Absence up. And we are at 7. End step, Crucible of Defiance. Why not just main phase that? Sure. That's pretty good. Alright. If you attack with 3 more creatures, we pay red if you do bring this back. So you need to kill this after attacks.
Good lord.
Alright. Well, you kill this and kill that and take 4. I think we're probably dead here. Alright, so Faithful this. We braid the chick. And we go to 3 or 4. Keeping the blocker around is better. Yeah, we're probably going to die next turn to a lightning strike, but whatever. We're going to keep the blocker around. Going to be very, very hard to come back this game. That's a start, honestly. So we can Emperor. We do it right now so they can't shock me. Gain 2 life. Alright. This also means they can't Phoenix Chick, which is huge too. So they have a Haster. Eat this up to 4. And this is going to be a little touch and go, I'm not going to lie. Next few turns are going to be tough. They start by drawing off a clue, which is great for us. Because it means they have nothing better to do at the moment, which is awesome. They have cats on their sleeves. They're going to play an unkicked, bloodthirsty adversary. That's aggressive, honestly. Sacred Fire on the sideboard just seems worse than the other that other card. Knockout Blow or whatever. Alright, so we just block and go to 2, I guess. Could block and go to 1. Is 1 much different than 2? Is I'll have 2 blockers next turn? Maybe not, actually. Next Commander does 1 damage. It's true. Yeah, sure. Just walk and trade, I guess. I just have the Pain Land, too. We're probably dead here, but... They play a Foundry also. We draw Odawara. Yeah, I think we're just dead. At this point. Guess Deluge. Alright. That's not quite good enough. Play land. Make 2/2. And then we're dead to the Foundry activation or literally anything. If they even so much as look at us wrong, we're dead here. Alright, you got me. Alright, that's okay. Mono Red seems like a hard matchup, hence the million sideboard cards. You're bringing 3 Revelries, and most importantly, 3 copies of Knockout Blow, which is a 1 white to 4 damage to attacker and block creature and gain 2 life, which is pretty great. And do I want Brotherhood's End? I don't know. Strangle seems great, though. Emperor seems great. Let's cut, let's see. Let's cut some of these terrible cancels. Cut the Bank Busters.
You look terrible.
I'm good. Brotherhood's End? Yeah, probably. You cut Farewell, I think. Cuts the number of negates for sure. Honestly, Syncopate's pretty bad, too. Brotherhood's Ends. Wandering Mind. Wandering Mind seems fine, honestly. Destroy Evil seems kind of whatever. This does make a spear, honestly. The Wandering Mind just blocks, which is kind of fine. Fires of Victory. Farewell. Destroy Evil. Countering the burn spells at the end, the conclusion of the game is kind of important, but like we have other ways to gain life too. Just cut the negate. Cut the negate, add the mind. And then I think we're fine here. Like maybe Fires of Victory, but I don't think so. I think it's good. As far as killing the Haste Dragon, we have Wandering Emperor, we have the 4 damage spell. We have a lot of things that can do it, I think. So the card's like not particularly great. So 4 Deluge too many? I think it's better than Bankbuster is, so maybe not. That's some sideboard cards, sure. Hope they play a 1-drop. Let's play the old Beach Keys. Love it. Alright, so fire up Revelry. We gain 4 make 2 tokens. We draw a card too. Oh my god. Oh, full value. Now you have Knockout Blow and Wandering Emperor too. Ooh boy, I think we're looking good here. No 2-drop. Cool. Cool. Squee Dubious Monarch. Huh. I want to Emperor this. Just take it. That's a good card to play too. Sanctuary Warden. We'll just say go. We'll let them, I want to keep the Warden, the Wandering Emperor in play or force them to burn it, so we'll allow them to get 1 token. I think it's fine. They're going to Strangle a Pumpkin Man. Not cool. Just totally not cool. The Emperor will see you now. Whiskey!
I'm not overconfident.
Free sub, thank you.
You're just underwhelming.
So now they want to kill this, they're going to burn it. Oh, they got a free 2/2, which is awesome. 18 life points, feeling pretty good. Awesome. So, yeah. Super big win there.
I guess that's that.
Trading that for a Lightning Strike and the thing is great. Play Attica waits. We have Otawara and Knockout Blow. Looking pretty good this game. So Spear, sure. Mama said knock you out. And let's take it, it's fine. Sure. I think this should be probably good enough. Sanctuary Warden. Well, that lands. A little flooded here. Just a tiny bit. But 18 life points in a Sanctuary Warden. That's what I'm talking about. Pack it up. Get out of here.
Keep the change, you filthy.
Now on the draw, so Make Disappear looks a lot worse. I would say that the Fires looks a lot better. Let's shave one of those. And then... don't want to keep in 1 Make Disappear? Yes. Fine. Sure. Alright. Game 3. Marble game. Kind of an awkward one. So we draw the Myrix, which makes white, but not for Knockout Blow. We have a Wandering Mind. We draw a single white in our hands. Great.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
I'm going to keep. We're on the draw. We'll make it work. Come on, oh, sure. White land. That's fine. Actually, I thought that was that bad. Take the Abrade. These gain life too, which is good. So here's Swifty. It's fine. So we just like take the damage, kill Swifty. Go ahead, shock me. Ooh. Wow. Really good hand from our opponent, but not the end of the world here. Oh, there's your land. Look at that. Just easy game. Let's actually play the play this. Just Abrade this while we're tapped out. You out of here.
Get off my plate.
They get a shot in, but I get to untap with Knockout Blow up, which is good. I will say triple 1-drop is definitely their ideal draw. And a squee, too. Wow. All right, so they're on an absolute heater of a draw here. But that's pretty good. So you can Revelry this turn and then Wandering Mind Knockout Blow next turn. Alright. Sure. So gain 4, 2 blockers. We do have Wraths in our deck too. That'd be kind of cool. Oh my god. What a draw. This is... Oh, no. This isn't happening to me.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
No. Well, now it's Wrath or Bust, which we're going to play for the Wrath. We have to draw exactly Wrath or we're dead. So, and they would just flashback Squee anyway.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
The problem is, I think we're still just dead. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We have Knockout Blow. That was actually the best possible draw in the entire deck. Bar none, actually. Because we now have white mana up for Knockout Blow, too. Oh, boy.
Our hero returned.
Whoosh!
I still only counts as one.
Go. You gonna squee me? You gonna try and squee me? Have you seen have you seen my goddamn shirt? Have you seen it? Can't squee me. So you go down to 5. They have 2 cards left. 2 cards, no graveyard. Wandering Mind. Help me out, bud. Wow, we almost whiffed. I would love all these lands, unfortunately, but sure. That's like probably one of the worst hits in my deck because it's like a face-up mass removal spell now, but... Can't kill Squee with Knockout Blow until they actually attack with it, unfortunately. Alright, just unlock. Alright. Can they take their Fiat breaks for a turn? They can. Revelry. I'm just gonna main phase the Deluge. Try and find a white land. Excellent. We are landed out, I think, actually. Alright. Take these 2. Play our pass. And I think we might have stabilized here. We might cast Revelry just for life next turn. So we don't get burned out. Squee again. This is actually insane. And Adversary? Okay. So... we are going to... we knock out... We have the Brotherhood's End, obviously. And they're trying to kill us here. They have lethal. We have to cast this, I guess. So we target the... I just target the Adversary, because we can maybe draw an Exiling removal spell, but sure. I guess either way we have to do this, so... Up to 7, down to 4. Revelry's back up to 8. 2 blockers here. I think I still want to cast the... I can cast Revelry and just cast the Deluge. I like that, actually. Let's do that. Play Revelry and play Deluge. So let's buy a little time. We're at 8 now. We can just block, take 1. And then cast Deluge, untap, and Wrath, and hopefully just mess up too. The Raiju. That's pretty damn good. Alright, sure. And they can grow this out of range of Brotherhood's End. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. That's pretty good. Alright, so we like to find an actual Wrath here. This is a game, folks. A Braid? Fable. We can just like a Braid. We can just a Braid and Brotherhood's End. Sure. And then we'll take... a Braid, Brotherhood's End, 2 mana left over. It's Deluge. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Alright. Can we hold on here is the question. Here's Brotherhood's End. They're going to have not enough to flash back the Squee, which is good. Alright. My pants are down. Which means that... no. What do you got? If we get to untap, I feel real good. Oh my god, I feel fantastic. Here's Warden. We're in. Oh yeah. Rebel Salvo. Shields up, Captain. I'll draw a card anyway, though. Why would you play Rebel Salvo over the other one? The other one is better. That might have a battery, but sweet.
Game.
That was a sick game.
Blow.
That was some. That's like my bullshit right there. Just like bad control deck versus aggro deck squeaking out the win. Love it. That's just some good magic there. Mama said, knock you out. Alright. I mean, keep and hope they're not playing mono red. Like, no mono red back to back, please. Folks, it's the first time I hit that follow button. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What's up? My name is Jim. Hello. Hi. Hi there. Hello. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator. And I do Magic full-time, everywhere, all over the place. Follow me and everything, please. And I appreciate every one of you for hanging out. As I said, after this match, we're going to be playing a brand new game. It's not Magic, but it's made by a bunch of Magic luminaries. Brian David Marshall, Paul Vitor Damaderosa, Corey Burkhardt, Zvi Moshowitz. It's called Emergence, and I'll be playing that. My first look at the game coming up next. Corey Burkhardt will be riding shotgun, and Corey's going to guide me through. I have not touched the game yet. It's a literal, first playthrough, first everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you stay tuned for that, and it'll be on YouTube as well. Kind of don't want a Fable here, but how does this go? Like, if they're Grixis, they're gonna make Spirit. If they're blue red, they have a counter spell. We have our own counter spell. If they go counter untap Fable, it's pretty awful for us. They're gonna discard the hand size.
Look how they mess.
Sure.
My boy.
We'll play Myrix. A cool card in a control deck. It is a digital-only card game. However, it's honestly has more in common with a paper game than a digital game. And we'll get over that. We'll go over that in the actual section of playing it. So, Land Wandering Mind here seems pretty good. I mean, they're just kind of like missing, so we don't mind that. We already have 8 cards. Let's play a Fable here. Yeah, because if I play Wandering Mind, we should discard anyway. So play this. They're probably gonna counter, but whatever, it's fine. All right, awesome. One Goblin-y boy, also exciting. There's literally so much shit going on right now behind the scenes with me. It's unbelievable. This can resolve because they need lands anyway. So if you haven't paying attention or know what's going on with me right now, I'm working out this the Emergence sponsor stream, which is super awesome. I'm in the middle of hiring an assistant, which is super cool. So it's been really, really fun. I have a new token coming from Cool Stuff. I'm traveling to the regional championship soon. SCG. Oh God, don't tell Evan, I'm gonna get fired. Cool Stuff Command Fest Orlando, CSI Orlando. That's really, really fun. I'll be a guest there, just kind of like hanging out, and it should be a really, really good time. I had the Pro Tour coming up in a few months, which is super awesome. I got a new token coming from Cool Stuff, which is actually gonna be maybe one of these tokens, perhaps. It's really, really cool. There's a lot of things going on in Jim Davis world, which is super, super awesome. So things are going great, and it's all because of you, honestly. Pretty damn lucky to do it is what I do. So Raph says if Paulo is one of the designers for the Emergence game, it's probably going to be broken. Did you know he wanted to have Elite Spellbinder have Flash? It's pretty busted, Everyone wants their invitational card to be really good. So, Iconoclast Tears is fine. We actually don't have a clean answer for it right now, but I think this is fine. Whatever. Our hand's great. We have rad stuff, so we draw Negate. Awesome. Let's discard. Honestly, I think Farewell End to populate. Maybe we keep to populate. Actually, it's pretty cool. Wandering Mind, and it's cheaper. Let's keep that. And maybe don't make a Spear. It's like a soft counter. It's pretty good too, honestly. They're playing the deck that we played earlier, the Izzet deck, it looks like. Screw these two. Alright, so we draw another negate. Wow. And I'll play land. Gonna send in our little, our Goblin Shaman here. And I mean, like, now we have a big-time mana advantage. As well as everything else for the most part, too. So we're really, really ahead right now. We're a Wandering Mind. Make sure we're leaving enough blue up, which we are. Play Wandering Mind. And see what we got going. Pretty happy with Dissipate here. Dissipate, just say go. Deluges and all sorts of stuff going on. Sanctuary Warden, counter spells. End step, Impulse, make a token. Yeah, sure. Obviously, we can Wrath if we have to clean this mess up. All right, your turn, friend. Some real boomer control magic. Just cancel, negate, Wrath. Love it. End step. We are not going to cycle land and make a token, so it's fine. Untap. We have our Fable flipping too, which is kind of cool. So, Bankbuster also. Man, we are really just flooded with resources here. We got attack here. We got a rat suit anyway, honestly. What do you find Moto deck lists? You just go to a Goldfish usually. Thirst for Discovery, make a token? Sure. I'll allow it. Huge mana advantage at this point. Bankbuster's great here too. Populate's also a nice backup plan too. Once this gets out of hand, it's Wrath. They also have to answer my Reflection plus Wandering Mind. I'll draw infinite cards too, so. Cool. Trade is fine. I said trade is fine. You have 6 cards in hand? Sure. Play the old Buster and just say go. So we have cancel, negate up right now. What's the point of counter spells if you don't counter? The best part of playing control deck is just doing nothing. It's like the literal best part. Alright, so they're going to negate my Bankbuster. Do I want to fight over this? I think I do. Plenty of counter magic backup, obviously, so let's fight over this one. Just negate back. What? No, wrong one. Let's negate their negate, actually. Almost like out. With double counter spell still up. Bankbuster draw up, which is great. Am I playing Temple Firestorm? No, it's a cool card, though. Probably worse than Farewell, honestly. And again, now they have to answer Reflection. Otherwise, I start copying the Wandering Mind, which is great. So that's totally fine. Let that happen, no problem. We're going to get probably our Wrath off next turn, I think. We'll draw a card of the Wandering Mind, too, which is sweet. They attack for a little punch. That's totally fine. Alright. And what you gonna do? Thoughts on Depopulate versus Vanquish the Horde. That's like the really expensive one. Vanquish seems worse against like decks like, you know, more like mid-rangey decks. Jin's fun. They don't know we have the Wrath, which is important, so let's draw a card off Buster. Another Warden. Would like to draw a land there, honestly. We didn't draw land, but it's against Depopulate. They're going to counter with Negate. We're going to counter back with our own Negate. Hopefully draw a land off our Wandering Mind. And we are just gassed up right now. Just heaters.
Good lord. Gigantism.
They'll draw a card also. That's fine. Spear. So pay 4. That's actually pretty good. We can just pay it. I guess it's like not that good, so sure, whatever, let's pay it. So let's pay twice, sure. It's good in the way that like we can't counter the one counter, but like we just pay for it, so it's totally fine. Pay again. Want to draw land here pretty bad. We did not, which is fine. We just say go. I mean, They have 5 cards and 5 lands. I have 7 cards and 7 lands, plus treasure, and a bank buster, and a deluge in the graveyard, so feeling pretty good here, all things considered. Like to draw land here. Play Warden with counterspell backup. We drew land, so just play Warden. Play Warden with counterspell backup. They try and counter it. We negate back. And then pretty hard to remove this card, honestly, so they're going to Thirst their response. They don't even have a counterspell? Sure. Sure.
Inconceivable!
Come on, friend. Put your back into it, you know? Alright, so discarding a Braid and slip out the back. We will remove that. Draw Syncopate. Sigo. Could, like, crew an attack in theory, but it's fine. I want to draw, honestly. Winslow. What's up? Thanks for following. Thirst again, sure. Mike says, I want a mechanic called Yoink that allows you to return your own spell on the stack back to your hand. That's Remand. Remand is freaking so much fun. Alright, so Iconoclast, 2 mana up here. They have the Goblin also. This is fine. We're in the air at this point, so we have 2 wards as well. We could also use the Wandering Emperor counters to draw cards off Warden too, so let's draw off of this. We're going to Braid the Bank Buster. Sure. It's totally fun. Buster's gone. Draw a card. What's up, woo? Draw Deluge. Yeah, I mean, this is just like already pretty over, I think. Play a second Warden. Draw a card. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Game.
Cool. So, pretty cool game, honestly. That game was mostly predicated on them just kind of like missing that key land drop and falling behind. We're going to bring in, let's see, Destroy Evil kills the Jin, as well as Fable if necessary. Stroke don't do much. Emperor's pretty good, being an instant speed card, obviously. Wandering Mind's not bad. Buster's pretty good. Fire isn't bad either. I think I would like to get rid of like these Braids. Cut the Farewells. Depopulate's a little weird. Sweeping is like medium against them, but it might be important to be able to mop up a tokeny board. Which Brotherhood's End does cheaper, but doesn't kill the Jin. I think I want these. And then Fateful Absence, Destroy Evil, March, Syncopate. I don't care for Syncopate. Knockout Blows, also kind of interesting. It does kill Jin or the 2-1. Syncopate, Strangle, a Braid. I guess a Braid's not very good. Bring the Strangle, maybe. Let's try this. Sure. Let's try it out. Numbing your spell out of the keyword Yoink with a cost you can only activate while it's on the stack. It's pretty narrow, though, right? Like, when would you ever like need to do that? You know, like it will come up only in like spots like that where it's being countered or whatever things. You can just like word it like if a spell will be countered, instead return it to your hand or something like that. You know, it's a lot of rules baggage to like mention the stack on a card. This hand's pretty bad. I think on the play we can keep on the back of Bank Buster resolving. Probably won't resolve here on the draw, and our hand's really clunky. I'm just gonna mulligan this hand. All right, going to 5. Alright, sure. Ship a land and a Strangle. And just hope we can shoot for one our way out of this double mulligan here. Tempo decks are hard when you fall behind. Not a bad draw, though. Not too shabby of a draw. Passing the bait here. Let's put lands to go. Nice lands, opponent. Zap, zap, zap. Will they play their own Fable? They're just going to play Haughty Naughty naked. Just completely unprotected. Sure. Fable it is. Just going to jam. I guess we don't have, like, a ton of ways to kill it, right? We have Fires of Victory, Fateful Absence, Destroy Evil, March, a couple Wraths, Wandering Emperor, a decent amount. Attack for 1. Alright, draw to populate. That's a good draw. I'm going to discard a single land here, I think. Draw, okay. There's the go. And I imagine they're going to attack for 1 and do nothing, and we'll end up Deluge, so... Playing Fable. Wow, okay. This is fine. We can Wrath and mop up. Let's Deluge, get our cards going here. Only like a land and a good spell. A Braid. Let's take the Warden. Let's go big here, I think. They only have a few cards in hand. They're going to loot bits, so we draw lands too. Sweet. So I don't really want to Wrath just yet, because I want to try and tag their the backside of their Fable. I also want to threaten Wandering Mind plus Reflection also. I have Negate. Let's play this and play Wandering Mind. I'll just play the red land, actually. It's stupid, but whatever. Wandering Emperor sounds great to me. Alright. And they should have nothing? Awesome. So we have Wandering Mind, Reflection we're threatening. We have Negate to defend once. They're going to discard nothing here? Nothing?
Inconceivable!
Jeez.
Wow.
Alright. Discard nothing, they say. So the real big kicker here is that we can let this resolve and then untap and play the Wrath with Negate back up. But if they have a Make Disappear and they can copy it, I can't defend, which is bad. I might just defend here, actually. I can't risk the Make Disappear crushing us here, I don't think, so let's just do this. Make them use their mana. They have 2 cards left. Either Reflection on Wandering Mind or Rat seem pretty backbreaking here, so... Cool. Totally fine. One card left. I'm blocking in case the Rat doesn't work. That's my backup plan. Yeah, so if they have Make Disappear like we think, we still kill one of these things at least. So, alright, sure. Ship it. Yes!
Get off my plane.
They did flip this, which is fine. Now we have Warden, Fires, Emperor, Deluge. We've only got a 5 this game, too. Haughty Naughty number 2. Didn't have the counter last turn, so I think we're just jamming the Warden. What's this? A stop in my upkeep. That's sketchy. Okay. Sure, I guess. Huh. I could also just Fires the Reflection right now and just say go and then try and Emperor of the Haughty Naughty. I don't hate that either, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think playing 2 spells is better than playing 1. Try and kill this. Resolves instantly, sure. And now, if they counter my Emperor, awesome. We just cast a Warden. Win the game that way. We have Deluge in the tank, too. No attacks. Okay. We sent that. Bankbuster. Ooh, I wanted to patch my Deluge, but this is even better, I think, so. Oh, they know I have it. Why do they know I have this? From what? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the Wandering Mind. Right. They know I have it. Got it. I know. I was there. I remember. Right?
Still a piece of garbage.
Consider. Sure. And again, right now they have 0 counter spells, obviously, or they would attack into this. And once they find the 1 to attack with, I should untap by Warden, so it's pretty good. They've been a Haughty Naughty. It's a 4/4 now. Play a Fable. Alright, it's pretty good. Draw a card. Rolled a 5 this game, too. This is gas. Depopulate. Cool. Just gonna chill. I'll try and Wrath it when the turn the Fable flips. Discarding 1 card, not both. Interesting. This is the turn they're coming in. Here they come, folks. Counter it. Go ahead. See if I care. Negate. Sure. We'll draw a card of us. Sure. Alright, so take 7. 1 card left. Aganjo also very good here. Make Disappear, not so good here, but just fire up the old Wrathski. We have 4 mana up to pay for Make Disappear. If they have a Negate or a Stroke, we just use the Aganjo to kill the Haughty Naughty. Yeah, man. Cool. And I'm just gonna play this. A lot more mana for Deluge and Bankbuster and everything else. I was just drawing my main phase actually, but whatever. If I drew a Fable, I'd probably just cast it. Pretty interesting games, honestly. An Iconoclast. I already cast both Rats now. It's a little scary, but sure. We're pretty sure they just drew this, so this is probably not a counterspell. Don't draw Fable. Phyrexia. Okay. Get that. The Wandering Emperor. Resolves. And we can just crew the old Buster. Attack with that too. Alright, so they have Active Reflection, but I have Emperors. I have a Deluge, I have a Dragon, I have a freaking Bankbuster. They're a little flooded here, I suppose, but, you know. We'll take it.
After it was all over.
Alright.
He took us in the house of service.
Man, that was really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was literally like a pig and shit there. Ooh, this is nice.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Playing my shitty control deck. That was pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. Let's hop on over to untap.gg and take a little look at the results from those games, as we always do. Again, free to download, untap.gg. Easy game. And this is the wrong deck. This is a Tyvar deck. What's this deck? This is the... oh, it's here we go. And 2-0. Beating Mono Red, too, which seems like the harder matchup, honestly. I mean... I really hope this deck is good. Obviously, I have the Pro Tour coming up. The RC is also standard, I think, too. Because this is my jam. I just love control decks like this. Obviously, still playing 4 Fables. It's a little bit mid-rangey, but I mean, if you're playing 4 Memory Deluge in your deck, you're pretty committed to the plan. All right, 4 mana draw 2, etc., etc. Wandering Emperor. If you're playing, yeah, I think it's the Memory Deluge and Dissipate. If those 2 cards are in your deck, you're committed. You want to do what you want to do, which is kind of cool. So. That's it, folks. All right, awesome. This is funny. The green. I have this monitor green screened out for Corey as a guest coming out, which is pretty funny. And it's green screen. It's funny. Whatever. Just tech stuff. Just whatever. All right. So YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and look for the emergence video on my YouTube at your leisure.